This is Master T along with Garrett Payton, and we're with Triumph Taekwon-Do Academy. And in this video, we're going to be looking at one-step sparring. In the Saju-chirugi form, there are 4 one-steps. In this video, we're going to look at the first 2 one-steps, which are identical, except they're with different legs. They have to do with an avoid step and a side kick. And so as we look at these one-steps, we're going to do them in regular time, and then we will go back and we will slow it down and explain some things for these one-steps in slower time. For this, I will be the defender, and Mr. Payton is going to be the attacker. Kumye, Jubi. So, these are the 2 first one-steps. And in these one-steps, I'll have Mr. Payton, if he'll step back. So, whenever I key up, now I'm ready for him to punch at me, I'm going to do an avoid step. And what I mean by an avoid step is I'm getting out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and key up and let him punch. Okay, we're at a safe distance, so when he punches at me, he's not going to really hit me because we're being safe. Now, as you progress through ranks, you can get closer and you would be expected to get out of the way before you actually get hit. But we're practicing safety all the way through, trying to here. So I'm experiencing him punching at me, which is good for me. But I'm seeing this. So now in this avoid stance that we're going to go into from Jun B, this is a parallel ready stance here. I'm going to step my left foot out, away. Now, just by stepping my left foot out, and that's it, he no longer punches me. If his fist continued on, it would go beside me. That's part of the avoid step. So I step from here out. With my left foot, I'm going to point my foot at a 45-degree angle away from Mr. Payton, my attacker. Okay? So I'm going to step out here. And it's like a seesaw. Once my left foot hits the ground, my right foot comes off the ground. So as I step down, I'm picking my hands up as well as I step to be in a guarding block, bringing my right leg up, keeping my hands up, kicking, middle kick, key up. So I'm going to yell, "Hey!" And then I'm going to step down in a fighting stance, in a back stance. Then I'm going to move my right foot over, then my left foot over, and I'm going to come back to Jun B, and Mr. Payton's going back to Jun B. So both people will end up back at Jun B, and then if we were going back and forth, then I would become the attacker and he would become the defender, but for this case, he's going to now be the attacker again. So he's starting with the left. I didn't say this earlier, but just so you'll know, in Saju-chirugi, we start out with the left low block and the left foot forward front stance, and then he goes into a right foot forward front stance with a right high punch. So as he does that, I'm going to do the second one, and I'm going to tell him to start. Hey! So he's punching here to my face. I'm going to do the avoid step to my right. I'm going to pick up my right foot, and I'm going to point it this way now. So as I step down, I'm also picking my hands from here up and picking my left foot up as my right foot hits the ground. So here, here. And I'm turning this foot when I do this kick. I'm kicking here in the ribs. Hey! And then I'm landing in fighting stance. And then I'm coming my left foot back and then my right foot back to Jun B. And then that's when you're finished with the first one step and the second one step. Cheerio, come in. Cheerio, come in.